Hello all my spooky friends, I'm back with another video. So this time around I managed to get all 5 books read to their minimum. So here it goes. So the first one was the 25 Gifts of Terror, and this basically is a story in which everybody is absolutely hooked up to technology. And this guy's wandering around. He doesn't know where anything's at. He doesn't remember anything except little snippets. And just it's a very tech-based world. And he knows it's Christmas, but there's nothing to indicate that it is Christmas. So it was a really weird story. You have a lot of people that are literally like addicted to this tech. And it used to not be that way until the big people brainwashed them into believing that they needed it. So that was the only one where we didn't have Santa in it. Then I bought a haunted Christmas tree farm. Julie is noticing that her twin brother is really into this car. She doesn't quite understand it. Why would he be really into this car? And, you know, he says, well, my friend has let me play with it for a while. And she's kind of like, but you got other toys and everything. It also finally includes them going Christmas food shopping, which is good. And, yeah, hopefully we're going to see more of that hidden figure. Alright, and then I'll Be Alone for Christmas. Our main character finally manages to get to the cabin. We meet a creepy woman. I'm making this really clear because it's like 4:23 and I gotta take a shower. But anyways, meets this really creepy woman who lives in this really nice house. She finally gets into the cabin and we stop there. The Winter Visitor, I read the 2 chapters. The first one basically is about the lie. So the brother told his wife the lie. The wife told the brother's wife the lie. The wife left him because she believed the lie. And yeah, brother was not happy. In the next one, we have the third brother. And he's coming over from the States to England. And he has his son Kit, who has just been told that they're basically poor. So they're in a first class flight because that is basically he's using the last of his money to be able to go there and come back. And he has to convince his grandmother to not disown him. And literally Kit brings drugs onto the plane and uses them. And literally, yeah, he's just like, what the hell? So yeah, he's having a bit of a moment, which happens when you're so used to being in luxury and now you got to live in an apartment and you're barely making ends meet. So yeah, he's not too happy about that. Then the final one, book mail. Lexi's friend gets a hold of her mother, and her and you know, they meet up with the cops, and the cops say basically that's not been 24 hours, so you're basically your friend's not really missing. She probably went shopping or something, and basically they push it and push it and push it, and finally the cops are like, okay, we'll go and see the footage and see what we see. And what stuns the cops, including the people that monitor the monitors, is like, where's the footage at? Like, you have the footage of Lexi pulling up. And then there's a blackout. And then you have no Lexi. And the cops are like, oh my god. Let to hell with the 24-hour period. This girl is missing. So now the police are on the case, but Lexi's friend and Lexi's mother are absolutely just devastated. Lexi's gone, Lexi's been kidnapped, and there's no evidence of who took her. Then we have the next chapter where Lexi is basically being taunted with food and coffee because he knows she's hungry, he knows that she's thirsty, and he's basically taunting her with it. She knows all his books. She knows this is what he generally does. Um, but she wants to get to that food so bad. So it's the human nature drive for survival. It's basically the brain is getting ready for a big dopamine hit because it knows if it can get to that food, it will survive. So this is brain going back to like basics. Then in the excerpt of her channel, basically what happens is she does this review of this book and she gives it 5 skulls, and we stop there. Alright, so I will be back tomorrow to do this all over again, and yeah, I am looking forward to it. Alright, so I'm going to end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, stay scary. Bye.